Hey everybody, this is Monica, and I was with my friend and co-collaborating partner, Kelly. Hi, Kelly.
I'm on.
And we were doing a session on letting go because both of us are going through something, and we thought, why not share with you guys? So I'm going to tell you a bit of my process. Kelly's going to tell you her process. She's going to teach you some tapping, and I'm going to teach you some of my tools that I use every day or when I'm letting go of something. So today, something happened, and I had to let go of something. I wasn't expecting it, and came to leave, and something started to be triggered in my body. I was like, why am I feeling like this? I knew it was a good thing, but whenever you're letting go of something, it hurts, and you need to feel those emotions. So I sat with it. I sat with it a bit, and I was like, I'm sad, really sad. And I was like, okay, Monica, you can get up and go, and as if nothing, or you can just sit with these emotions and feel them. So that's what I did. I felt them. I said goodbye to the people I needed to say goodbye to because I don't like things happening like that and not closure. So you need to have that closure. You might need to talk to the people. You might need to, if you can't actually speak to them, email, text, and
Or
then I
even
came
do it
home.
internally, even saying it internally, just giving the intention to
Exactly.
release whatever it is or
Exactly.
whoever.
Whatever you can always connect heart to heart with somebody if
Yeah,
you
you
have
can
to.
even write it out. You can write a letter to the
That's
person,
what I
even that
did.
you never
Yes.
send or can't send, or
Exactly. Or you can just sit there and write your emotions like I do. Okay, that's a bit a lot. But I went through it. I felt it. I had some tears. And I just don't leave things in. When you're letting go of something, don't say, I'm tough girl, I'm out of here. No, just feel it. Take that time to feel it. And then obviously I call Kelly and I say, Kelly, what are we doing with the tapping? And there goes Kelly telling me now, and she's going to teach you some tapping. Come on, Kelly, show me the tapping. I love tapping.
so. Yeah, I've always I'm having something going on myself with letting go of a person in my life, and I think there's a little difference in what's happening between us that I do want to point out is mine is by it's my choice to let this person go and to release that from my life because it's not working for me. However, for you, when it's something that's taken from us, it has a little bit of a different feeling to it, and I think it's important to honor that we feel that something has been removed from our life despite what we wanted, against our will. And
And it
that's
was just a shocking thing that happened to me
right.
this morning. I mean, it's not a bad thing. Don't worry, people. It's all
Yeah.
good. But
Yeah, it was something
it
you
took,
weren't expecting.
I wasn't
And
expecting. Yeah,
and it's not in a direction that you wanted to go either.
exactly.
Right. So, or not originally. You don't know what the future will bring, but
But
for
that's it. I
now,
knew that it was taking me in a different direction,
yeah,
but it still hurt and
exactly.
sadness. But it's all good. Now Kelly is gonna show us what
Yes.
we're gonna do. Maybe we should do both, like one for a person and one for, or I don't know
Okay,
how
we
both
can do
we
a
do.
round maybe for each. And just to let everybody know, the tapping points that we use are based on Chinese medicine and acupuncture and the meridian system. So if you don't know about that, you'll have to look it up because we don't have enough time to go through it now. But the points are are acupuncture points, if you like. But we tap on them with our fingers. And the the idea is to get in touch with the emotion, to feel it in our bodies, and to just intend that, accept it for what it is, we're not trying to overwrite it with positivity. We are really acknowledging what is, and what is might be sadness, it might be anger, there could be all kinds of different emotions involved in wanting to let go of something. And there's, you just have to feel those feelings first. So the first point is on the side of the hand.
Before you start, Kelly,
Yeah.
if tears come out, it's normal. You may see tears coming
Yes.
out because I always tear
Yeah.
up, but yawning, tearing, all are good. It means you felt the emotion.
Yeah, sighing, gurgling stomach,
Yeah.
deep breaths, all of those things are any, like some people
Normal.
shake. Another thing I want to mention too is that if you feel you're really, really intensely emotional about this, maybe don't tap, because tapping occasionally, if it's not in a private session with someone, can I call it ripping the Band-Aid off something. So it might expose a wound that's bigger than you can handle on your own. So if you're feeling sad but not the end of the world, or if this doesn't trigger some major past trauma of yours, then go ahead and tap on it. But otherwise, I would suggest, if you have a big intense emotion about this, please get a private session with myself or with someone else, or with Monica. Work with someone. Be kind to yourself that way. Be kind and allow yourself support.
You might think you're upset about this little thing today that happened in my life, and it could trigger something that happened 20 years ago.
Very
so be
often
open
when we react
to whatever comes up for you. It's okay.
Yeah.
Sorry,
yeah, because very often when we react a lot to something, it's because it is connected to some past events, and it's not just about today and what someone said to us today or what happened today. So, all right. So cool. So I'm going to just ask you to tap along. I'm going to mention the points as I tap. In fact, I think I'm going to put this down so that you can see me a little bit more. Let's see. Sorry, my little figurines up there. So we tap on the side of the hand, and we say what we call a setup statement. And in this particular thing it's about letting go. So we always say, even though I have to let go, and it's making me feel ... and you fill in your own emotions about it. For me, it's sadness.
Yeah, for me, it's sadness.
I can feel it right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
So we're both gonna end up
might
bawling,
be crying
possibly.
here, Kelly.
We'll end up bawling, but that's
people.
okay. So we're feeling this sadness about having to let go, and that's okay. I love myself anyway. Top of the head. All this sadness. Eyebrow point, beginning of the eyebrow. All this sadness. Side of the eye. I'm going to put in some other emotions, though I'm not feeling them, just in case somebody else is. This anger. It's not what I wanted.
This disappointment.
Yeah, this disappointment. So this is top of the cheekbone here, but not too close to the eye. This disappointment. Under the nose. I have to let go. So I just took a deep sigh. That means I'm releasing something. Chin point.
Getting emotional, Kelly.
All
Good.
this sadness. Collarbone. It's not really what I wanted.
And I'm getting the I can't swallow because it's my throat chakra old.
Yeah. And I'm feeling it in my throat. Under the arm, sorry, just showing you where it is. Pretty much like beside the breast. Top of the head again. I have to let go. Eyebrow. I don't really have a choice. Even if I do have a choice, something forced me to make that choice. Something unpleasant forced me to make that choice. Just letting go. I'm feeling it in my heart. This sadness and anger in my heart. This disappointment. So this point, I just want to point out that at the bottom of your neck, there's that little indentation, a couple of centimeters below and a couple of centimeters to either side is the collarbone point. So Iman and I both just breathed.
Oh, I like sighing it out.
Exactly.
Because I'm feeling it in my throat. It's like something is stuck there.
Okay. And I'm feeling it in my throat as if something is stuck. And I'm honoring my emotions about this. These are normal emotions. I'm honoring my sadness about this. This isn't really what I wanted. Or this really isn't what I wanted.
Burping is also that's a release.
This really isn't what I wanted. I wanted things to be different, but I have to let go. All this sadness, disappointment,
and hurt.
Frustration. And we could probably go on like this for hours.
Okay, but we're just trying, and you don't want us all on the floor crying. Let's just make it a little bit easier for people.
And you can keep playing this. You can play this video over and over and just tap the points and say your own words for it to release it. This sadness. Side of the eye, this disappointment. Under the eye, this hurt. Under the nose. It might be okay for me to let go. Little yawn.
I'm releasing. Wow, yawn.
I know I'll feel better if I can let go of my past expectations, my previous expectations. Letting go of the hope I had of doing things differently. Being in this different situation. And I like to say, it might be safe for me to let this go. Because safety is a big thing for all of us. That seems like a...
So what we just did is showed you different ways of releasing emotions. And what Kelly just did, and with the writing and the things that I did, we shifted energy. Because sometimes emotions, not sometimes, most of the time, unresolved emotions get stuck in the body. And if they're not released, they get stuck and they get stuck and they get stuck and they get stuck, and then it builds into trauma, sickness, other things. So the more we learn to immediately release whatever emotion we're going through or feel it and let it through, the better our health is, our emotions are, and we connect to our body. We hear what it's saying to us.
Yeah.
Like we understood now through years of work that I'm feeling sad. You're feeling sad, and it's normal and it's okay.
And if you have a lot of emotion and way too much mind stuff going on, because often our minds will go off like, and this was like this, and this happened, and this person said this and that, and the next thing, and it becomes like a big mind blob. Just cut to the chase, name yourself an emotion or two, and body sensations. Where are you feeling those things in your body? Don't go into the story, don't go into the mind, just name on each point, even though I have this feeling in my chest, this tightness in my chest, this pain in my throat, this, you know, as Monica was doing earlier, name what's going on in the body. Because then
the story is just a waste of energy. It's an emotion, whether it's anger over, I don't know, kid, or anger over, I don't know what, doesn't matter. It's an emotion of anger. We're just needing to release the anger, the emotion of anger. That's it. No story.
And believe it or not, you can release it without getting into the story. We like to understand the story because we think that understanding the story is what's going to bring us relief. But sometimes it's just doing the work, the tapping or the release work that Monica's doing, just writing it all down, throwing it out onto a page.
and
And
speaking to my body and saying, what the hell is going on?
yeah. And
Why
Monica also does a lot of drawing. And I think that's
we're
a great way
drawing?
also to release. You just draw, and it doesn't have to
Whatever
be
feels to
pictures of
me.
anything, just colors and shapes.
So we
and
all
things.
use whatever it is, but here are a few tools for you. And I know everybody's going through some sort of letting go. Like really, we're also letting go of our old life, letting go of showing our smiles to people because we now have masks on, letting go of visiting our family. So there's a lot we need to let go. So this is why we wanted to do this video impromptu. We just came up with it now as we were in the middle of a session. So I hope this helps you guys. I'm Monica Karam, and
I'm Kelly Roden.
And you can find us on Facebook or on wherever you want to find us. But I hope this video helps, and I hope you share it with your friends in case it helps them. Okay? Take care, everybody. Bye.
Bye.